I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears, honey. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me, so baby, spin.
Hey you guys. Okay, so I'm back. Alright, so of course you're wondering, where's this girl been at and what's she been doing? Okay, I'm gonna catch y'all up. Okay, so in my other video where I was getting ready for this video, I was just kind of explaining to y'all, life and, different things like that. But so much has happened, you guys, since my last video, which I believe was like 7 years ago, or 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. But it's been a while, and I just kind of wanted to get back into making videos and just showing you guys how much I've grown over the years. When I made that video, that was 7 years ago. I just turned 29, y'all. So, yes. But yes, it's crazy. Time flies, okay? And I've been telling myself, gonna make another video, you're gonna make a video. Every single time I would try to sit down and plan one or shoot one, something would happen. And it was like that today. Like, I went to record and all my equipment is not even where I left it. Like my stand, my lights, like everything has been moved. So like I was already frustrated, and I'm like, okay, the old me would have been like, okay, nope, I'm not doing it, forget it. Like but the growth, okay, the growth, that's what we're here to talk about today. The growth, okay, the growth allowed me to be like, okay, you know what, that ain't nothing, let me go ahead and improvise, because that's what we do. We improvise and we pivot when we need to. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna prop this phone up on the table, and I'm in the guest room right now because I'm like, where I'm gonna shoot this video at? My son is in the other room, and like the dog is in the living room, and I'm just like, okay, let me just go in the guest room. But I just wanted to catch you guys up on what I've been doing, what I've done, what life has been looking like for me, give you a kind of intro about this channel and what we'll talk about on here and stuff like that. So the first thing that I want to get into that I've done since this channel, well, since my first video rather, is I had a boutique. So it was called the Boss Brand Boutique, which is like right there if you can see the words on it. But this was a notebook that I did. I went to a women's conference and I was a vendor there, and I had my little table set up. I'll see if I can include that footage. It was in Columbia, South Carolina, and it was a thing that I went to, and I had these specifically custom made for that event, and it says nothing is greater than God with a little lipstick thingy. And then I put my little pictures on the back of the outfits that I had at the time, because I kind of wanted to show them that I had a boutique and everything like that. So I still have some of these here. I'll be giving these away. These will be part of like a giveaway or something. I have these. Next thing I've done is I've created like 2 books. One is called the Manifesting CEO Blueprint Guide, and basically it shows you like how to kind of like build that confidence, kind of the startup of what I did to kind of get me back into the mode and into CEO mode and mindset and things of that sort, especially after coming through the seasons that I've had, because a lot of times I'm discovering when we go through seasons in life, we survive certain things, but certain things don't survive. Like sometimes You survive but your confidence is killed, or you survive but your self-esteem is killed, or you survive but your trust is killed. You know what I'm saying? So like, you make it, but you've lost things along the way, and you just kind of want to get those things back. So that's that with that book, but it has so much more to offer. I can't even really go into it like that because I don't have it with me. It's on Amazon, you guys. I'm gonna link everything in the description box. Like I said, this video did not go as planned, but we still gotta do what we gotta do. I don't include clips. I don't include clips of the book because I did go through and like do a video recording of the books. One of them I do have with me. This is the planner that I'm working on right now. Just in case I use this as a thumbnail. Okay, you guys, also extra. Okay, but you're gonna love it here. Anyways, this is the back, and it comes with like a nice little note for me. It says, "Standing on Business is a planner created for the everyday businesswoman in order to promote motivation, productivity, and strategic planning in order to manage the lifestyle that she desires." Boom, boom, boom. And then she's got plans, standing on business. Now, I wanted to release this on Amazon, and that's why it says this is not for resale right here, because when you go through and submit a copy, first of all, they have to approve it and everything, but you get like this proof copy. This is a proof copy, which is why it has like this band around it. When I first got it, I was so mad because like, why would y'all do that? And but yes, this is what it looks like. And then on the inside, I'm just trying to like show you guys. On the inside, it has like, you know, these pictures right here, and then it has like a calendar, and then right here it has like a little space for you to put your name. I put sticky notes because sometimes I work a 9 to 5 still, you guys, so I don't always have time to fill out the pages out. I go back and do that, but I have like sticky notes until I can. And then it comes with like the 2025, and then this is like the actual sticky note page. You guys see that at the top? It says sticky note page reminders, and I just kind of stick that on right there like that. And then over here has the to-do list stuff for the things that I want to get done this year. And then it has like a mood board. If I'm working on a project right here, I'll just take all the sticky notes and put them on this page. I was very intentional about this when I created it, because I created it for like true CEOs and just people who you know, do projects, business related, or just, you know, working on yourself or whatever the case is. But you have like the project page right here, which comes in handy because you don't have to flip pages. You just stick all your sticky notes on this page. So I was very intentional about what I wanted in the book and the purpose of it. So that, and then on this page you have like your revision checklist, and it just kind of goes through all the things that you need in order to create good content. So you have your content up here, you have your structure, you have your style, and you have your formatting, and it tells you how to do all that in case you were somebody who didn't know. And then it gives you like the little checklist off. So I included that in the book as well. And this is like the celebration page. So when you celebrate something or a task, you just put right here what you're celebrating. And then this is like yearly events. Right now I am in January, but I'm working on February also. As you can see, I started filling it in. I have another book release that I'm coming out, which is why it says book release. The reason it would have been out before New Year's, but I've kind of had it tucked away just because the way that Amazon was going, I wasn't sure if I wanted to release another book on there. I already have 2, and that process has been like such a process. The turnaround time, and then just Like, they send you emails if you're not. I'll do another video on that. If y'all want me to do a video on creating books and publishing and all that stuff, leave a comment below, and I will make sure that I upload a video specifically talking about, you know, how the process and everything. But anyway, in the book, for January, I have launched Meant to Empower, which is going to be like a blog and podcast that I will have on this channel. The blog will actually be on our Lemon 8, because we have Lemon 8 now, and also it'll be on the Instagram. And then the Meant to Empower podcast will be on this channel. I'm not sure which days yet it'll be, but right now I'm thinking my uploads days will be probably on Fridays, and I'll probably upload 2 to 3 times a week, okay? 2 to 3 times a week. I can't give you the specific days right now because the notebook that I have with all the information in it is at work, because that's where I do all my planning, because I have a desk. Like, when I get my little breaks, listen, I go on my little 15, my little hour lunch, listen, I already know I'm writing, okay? But yeah, so that's that on that page. And then I also have this. So each month starts out with a beautiful picture. This is January. She has her little January tattoo right there. And then the next page, this month, and then you fill out all the stuff that you're doing this month. So this month, celebrating my birthday, because my birthday was January the 8th, and reading a couple of books right now, and planning, watching, trying, cooking, eating, drinking, all that good stuff. And this is just a way of you measuring, because for me, my thing is, I want to try new things. I want to start trying new things. For an example, when I go out to eat or to restaurants, I always get the same things. I'm a pasta girl, so I love pasta. If I don't get pasta, I'm gonna get me some chicken fingers and fries every time. Listen, because you can't go wrong with chicken fingers and fries. Or if you know me, listen, I love pasta, so if I go out, probably Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. Yes, that's me all day. Listen, I love me some Alfredo, okay? But I digress. And that's another thing, you guys, I digress a lot. But no worries. It's all inclusive with what I'm talking about, okay? And y'all can probably hear my son. He's in the other room right now watching Tab Time, enjoying himself. But it also comes with like a planner in here, and it also comes with like a habit tracker. So if you're somebody who struggles with being consistent and consistency, I created this page, and each day you'll just mark off check business email, check social media platforms, engage for a few hours, take a break so you don't mentally overload yourself, content creation, and then post. So those things you will just mark off each time you did those things, so you can make sure you're doing those. Then you have like your project schedule right here that I also included on the next page. Your project schedule, and then here you have your weekly planner schedule, and this is the example page right here. It just kind of shows you how to plan everything out. So for example, strategy and planning, Tuesday can be content development, Wednesday digital marketing focus, Thursday campaign execution, Friday review and reporting, and then Saturday research and learning. Okay. And that's really important. You want to be able to research your market and all that stuff, because everything is constantly changing. Like even with this TikTok ban, it was banned and not even 24 hours later it was back again, so they say. Allegedly. I tried, because when I went to like go back to the app store on my device, I have an Apple phone, and it was basically not there. Like it had like the other TikTok stuff, so it had like the video editing for TikTok, or you know, like those little apps, the little accessory apps. It had those, but the actual TikTok app I did not see. So that's that. And then let's move these sticky notes, because like you guys have sticky notes everywhere. And then this page right here, which is like the project planning page right here. And then this is just the other page that I showed y'all, but this is the blank one for your fill-ins. But here it's just your project planning. So right there you have like your tiered pricing plans and stuff. Like for me, I wrote like just different stuff that I'm working on, pricing strategies, distribution channels, things of that sort. I did this page as well, which consists of the platforms that I wanted to use, but I think I'm gonna go in and change this, because I don't think I want to use TikTok anymore, just because I can't do, listen, I need something reliable. I don't need nothing that's gonna be gone here today and gone tomorrow, rather. So I just kind of want to make sure that we get that I get that taken care of. Now I didn't release this yet, but if you guys want me to release this year, I will release it this year. But my goal was to kind of like fill it out and like fill up all the pages, and then come back and tell you guys what it was, you know, what it was hitting for and things of that sort. But yeah, if you guys want a planner, you guys want me to make another planner, it doesn't matter what kind. It can be workout, it could be meal prep, it could be for your business. If you got a trucking business, if you do nails, if you do hair, I can come up with a planner for that. So like you have like the weeks here and everything like that, you know, your habit trackers. And each month comes with like a beautiful picture, like a woman, so cute. But yeah, you guys, this is basically like the book and everything. This is one of my favorite pages. I like this page right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. November, it's November. But yeah, you guys. And then back here, I also have the content planning page right here. There, make sure you guys can see that. And forgive me, you guys, the space will get changed and everything for a more view-friendly video. I just had to work with what I had, and I could not like sit on this video anymore, because I'm tired of like, it was just haunting me. Like, you were supposed to do that YouTube video last week, you're supposed to do it last week, you're supposed to do it last week, and next thing you know, January is gonna be over, and I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't get out anything. So boom, here we are. Gotta use what you got, use what's in your hand. And I think that's what goes over a lot of people's heads. They think it has to be perfect. Like, I'm speaking to me when I say that, because I'm a perfectionist, and when I have a vision, I want it to be executed just like it was in my vision. And when it doesn't, sometimes that can frustrate me, but I'm learning to pivot, okay, and be more flexible. And that's another thing that TikTok ban taught me, because what's hot today can be gone tomorrow. Was out yesterday can be in today. So listen, just stay flexible and do what works for you. And then here for my business girlies, you got the follower tracker here, so you can like knock it off. I haven't reached 100 yet, but when I do, it's on its way, girl, on my social platforms or on this YouTube channel. But it's coming. It's coming. We gonna be down here. We gonna be down here on the like 65K, you know, surpassing that. And my goal when it comes to this channel overall is just to help other people grow, because for a long time it just felt like I was stagnant and I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure out like how to like get out of, like I had strategy, but it's like my hands are tied, like spiritually. Like I went through a season where spiritually it felt like I was like this. I was like this. My mind was moving, but I was like this. And it's like I had all these ideas and all these plans, but it's like I was bound and I couldn't execute the way that I wanted to. So like I just began to pray. If I could be realistic about it, I just began to pray about it. And I'm just like, God, literally, I know that I have to go through this storm, and I know that, you know, like this is necessary for me to go through. But at the same time, I said, God, listen, I just need you to free my hands. Free my hands. That's it. Just free my hands. Let me be able to create, and I'm gonna get myself like back, okay? And he did just that. Like the storm stayed, but God allowed me to move my hands, start moving my hands. And then slowly, you know, it started lifting. But like, and that's kind of like the beginning point of where the idea started coming back. The creativity started coming back. Because for a long time, like I'm one of those people, I'm very charismatic, but and I'm an empath, and that's another reason why I try to like be conscious of my energy and who I'm around and who's around me, because like I'm an empath and I pick up certain things. And when I found that when I was going through like depression or whatever I was going through, a dark time or whatever, like if I'm sad or whatever, I wasn't able to create anything. Like I was uninspired. I couldn't come up with no ideas. Like, listen, I was just barren. Like I felt barren for a minute. And you might need to Google that term. It's a term that's used in the Bible, but I just felt barren. Like life was just like not in me. Like I wasn't creating anything. And this was all around 2020. COVID had just broke out. I was scared. My mom had just passed away the week of my birthday. This year made 5 years. And so you guys, I was just like, it felt like I was in a downward spiral. Like I felt like everything, my worst fears, that has always been my worst fear. My worst fear has always been like a parent passing or like my mom passing. And the fact that happened, like I was scarred. Like I was so scarred, because I grew up in a home where, you know, I was extremely sheltered and overprotected. And when my mom passed, I was so scared, because I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I just basically had to figure out everything. And then while I was going through that, I just felt like more stuff was just getting piled on top of me going through that. And then it's just like, y'all, then after that happened, I moved to Florida for a while. That's when I started my boutique. And you know, ended up starting dating. You know, I thought, you know, I was building a family and everything. And listen, that went left. I ended up getting pregnant with my now 2-year-old. He's 2. So I'm a mom now. I'm a mom. And my baby is such a blessing. He's been such a blessing to me. But God, listen, I had a journey. Okay? But I've learned. And some of the stuff that happened to me was a result of me ignoring God's voice. Not intentionally, but I was taught to second guess myself, if that makes sense. If like from a child, like I just went through certain traumas, and then from that point on, as I grew, it just made me second guess certain things, or my decisions, or my choices, or I wasn't sure, or like, so for example, like God was talking to me, and that's when I kind of had to go in a closet and like just turn everything off, because I needed to learn what that sound like. I don't know why I'm going here. This was not the intent of the video. The video was just to come on here and tell y'all what I've been up to, and just a quick intro, in and out, okay? But I'm just gonna flow with it. But yeah, so that happened. Just life was just chaotic. Like, it was a domino effect. It was like boom, 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 boom. This will happen, this happened. But I had to basically retrain myself to hear God's voice, because we have so many voices. On the day-to-day basis. We got the TV, we got the music, what we hear on the radio, we got our thoughts, we got what somebody said, what we heard on the phone, what we heard on the video, on the TikTok, on Instagram, what we saw, or what I'm saying, is it can be hard sometimes to figure out what's you and what's God. So for me, I went on this little fast where I stopped. I didn't watch TV. I didn't watch like secular videos. And when I mean by secular videos, I mean like videos like anything that wasn't talking about God, or that wasn't worship or anything like that. I wasn't listening to it, because I wanted to like be serious, like. And I only did 2 weeks because that's how long it took for me. I would have went longer, but I was just like, I'm gonna just do it until I feel a release. It just happened to be 2 weeks for me. And then I remember right after God released me, I was watching TV and I heard like violent thunder. I'm sending a violent thunder. Like, and I'm like, huh? Now I'm laying down and I popped up because I could hear it, but it wasn't coming from the TV. And I hadn't been on Facebook. I hadn't, like, what I was watching had nothing to do about thunder. It had nothing to do about none of that. So that's how I knew, okay, I didn't get this from TV, because this don't even got nothing to do with that. This not my thought, because I'm not thinking about that. Like, so, okay, this is God, right? So, and that's how I started hearing God. But God would show me or bring certain people's faces to me, and I'm like, God, why you keep bringing that face up? Because in the natural, for example, when my mom passed, I had this one lady who tried to present herself as a motherly figure to me. And I'm not gonna say her name, but she did life insurance. That's how I got into life insurance, through her. Not in life insurance anymore, but I went through the licensing and all that. This lady kind of like targeted me a little bit, and like, to my knowledge, you know, at first, you know, I thought this lady, she's so sweet, or like da da da, you know, because I'm grieving, right? I just lost my mom, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe she could serve as a, you know, like a little another, you know, like bruh, because you know, I was craving that. I miss my mom so much, and I just needed like a motherly figure. Like, I wasn't ready to let go. Like, I was just, and I wasn't calling her mom or anything like that, but like, it was just nice to have that older, like, you know, presence and, you know, motherly figure. But her face kept coming up before me, and I'm like, okay, why do I keep seeing this lady's face? It happened 3 times. And I'm like, okay. So I'm paying attention. Series of events happen. And it was just like boom, boom, boom. Like, what God, like the faces her face, like it started to make sense while I was seeing it. And God had me backing up, because this lady thought she was gonna use me. This lady was trying to get me to pay for her bills, her rent, asking me if I can, I remember one time she asked me, she was just like, I need you to cover me. And I'm like, cover you how? She's like, I need you to cover me while I go get my license in such and such a state. Yo, this fruit fly. I need you to cover me for you know, for the next few months while, you know, I go get my license, because, you know, like, you have to pay for your license and stuff. And no, ma'am, this is not that. And whenever we would do stuff or like whatever, she would always try to make me pay. Like, she invited me to her church, which was also in Columbia, South Carolina. And it was like this, I guess her church was having this pastor appreciation or whatever they was having, and everybody was asked to bring a dish or something to it. And she took me to like this ham spot, and I don't know, because we don't have that here where I live, but it was this spot of like, it was just hams, and it's supposed to be like this famous place or whatever, and they ham's supposed to be so good or whatever. But she took me there, and that ham was expensive. That ham was expensive. When I say expensive, that ham was over $70. It was over $70, and I was so pissed off because, like, I wanted to make meatballs. Because I'm like, okay, we're feeding a church here. We're like, you know, obviously, and meatballs is one of the things that, first of all, I'm new. I don't know these people, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to contribute. You know, I'm pretty sure they was gonna have like other stuff, but me as somebody that was new, I just wanted to contribute something. So I was comfortable with making like a dish, or it didn't even have to be meatballs. It could have been something else. But the fact that this lady, she just wanted to make herself look good. She took me there because she wanted to make herself seem like she went and got it. But in reality, like, that was my money. And you took us here. I didn't even want to get this. You wanted to get it. Like, and I ended up paying for it. And you made it seem like we was going to go half. Like, it was just like, bro. Bro. Like, so, like, when, like, God showed me her face, I, like, listen, I started paying attention and then some more events after that happened. And then after that, I cut her off. I blocked her on every piece of social media platform that I ever had, because, like, you tried it. You thought you was gonna get over on me. And listen, I was sad and I was a little broken, but I wasn't that broken, okay? Because people will try to use you, and they will try to like use the fact that you're going through something to try to manipulate you. No, this is not that. This is not that. And I'm fully like, listen, I've become okay with being alone. Like, not necessarily like not having, not necessarily that I like the isolation, but I'm okay. If God got me sitting by myself for a season, I'm okay with that. There's safety in isolation sometimes. There's safety in isolation sometimes. I've come up with some of my best ideas, my best concepts in isolation. You know, I've got to work on myself in isolation. I've got to become more self-aware in isolation. It allowed me to see like what makes me tick, what makes me upset. Okay, why did that make you upset? Was it what they said? Was it how they said it? Was it the word choice? Like what? Like, you know? So I've become more self-aware. Like, you know, the overall growth, because, you know, I'm just, a lot of stuff that I wasn't paying attention to before, you know, I'm more discerning of it now. I'm more sensitive to it now. You know, like, so I'm just like so excited just to see and share some of the stuff that, you know, I've come up with during this time. Now this wasn't supposed to be a long video, but I just kind of wanted to come on here and kind of like share with you guys some of the stuff that, you know, what I've been up to, what's been happening in my life, and just to get this video out, because I swear you guys, like, this video, it's like it didn't even want to happen today. Like, before I started shooting, like little stuff was just happening to frustrate me, and I'm just like, I was this close, y'all. I was this close. So I'm like, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna do it. You gotta push past it, because it's gonna be times where you don't want to do stuff, and you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And I go by Ashley Speaks, and this is my official, I don't want to say first. I was about to say first, but like, I'm gonna just say this is my reintroduction. This is my reintroduction, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry if I rambled, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on what's been happening, like my growth, and you know what I'm up to, what I'm doing. I'm gonna include those clips of those other books, the Manifestation Blueprint Guide for CEO, that's on Amazon. Also the Rich Woman Affirmations Manifestation, that is on Amazon as well. I'm going to include some clips so that you guys can see what they look like, but they're both good. The Rich Woman Manifestation Affirmation, that one is just, it gives you an affirmation to say every day. Every day you wake up and say one. If I had my, matter of fact, I got my laptop right here, but it's gonna take a little second for it to pop on. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to link it. But you guys, I'm so thankful that you came to see my video, and I'm so looking forward to bringing you guys much more content. I just wanted to give a life update of, you know, what I'm working on and the things that I'm doing. If you want a video on like strategies, DIYs, because like I said, I'm a huge DIYer. I love to cut costs. Anything that I'm gonna do myself, I'm gonna absolutely do myself every time. So if you guys want like how to create your own logos, I did my own like content as far as like Instagram posts, Facebook posts, planning out a photo shoot, tips and tricks, targeting tricks and tips, put my meta hat on. If you guys need that strategy planning, because I did used to work for Meta, so that's an experience that has definitely given me the momentum that I needed, and you know, the knowledge to be able to succeed and strategize. So I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I think that's it, you guys. If there's anything else that you want to know or you're curious to know, leave a comment below and tell me what kind of videos you want. Like I said, this is a self-growth channel. You don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur. You can be a regular old person like me. Like I'm like very much entrepreneurial, but I'm still in my 9 to 5, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like in between, but I'm trying to become like more full-time content creator, YouTube, stuff of that sort, coaching type stuff. This YouTube, I want you guys to be able to see my growth process, what it is I'm doing, because I want to give you guys the live blueprint, the actual blueprint, because a lot of people, they leave stuff out. They tell you C, D, E, F, G, but they forget A, B, C, D. You know what I'm saying? They don't explain how they got there or the steps that they took to get there. They just give you the end result and tell you to do X, Y, and Z, but it's not given what it's supposed to give. I want you guys to see like real organically, like my growth, what it is that I'm doing, the strategy behind it and everything like that. So if you guys want to know that, I can do another video YouTube on it. I actually have that information right here. Okay, you guys, so like right here, like the editing process cut out what I would like, the whole book that I was trying to show you. For some reason it like cropped out the rest, but no worries. If you want to see that, you can follow my social media pages and stuff like that. It's there too. I'll leave the links in the description box. But yeah, this editing, I'm gonna get it together and I'm gonna find out how to, you know, I'm gonna find my rhythm when it comes to this. But thank you for watching, guys. Okay, you guys, so redo, because the last video obviously did not capture my sound, so I'm back again, and I just want to tell you guys thank you for watching my last video. I'm so thankful that you took the time to click, and thank you for liking this video. Also share it with a friend. I am looking forward to growing with you guys. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. If I don't know the answer, I know somebody who do. Okay, consider me as your business plug. I'm so excited for this, both things, spiritual growth, natural growth, and business growth. I'm here for it. So I look forward to bringing you guys on this journey with me, and hopefully allowing me to be on the journey with you as well as you continue your growth. And I'm so excited for this channel and the things we have happening here. But I just did my first YouTube video again. So not my first video, you guys, but my first one in 7 years. So you guys go check that out. Thank you so much again for watching. And you know, I know my videos are a little choppy right now because I got to get back into the swing of talking to a camera and talking to an invisible audience and everything. But you guys, thank you so much. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.
Where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you.